Alrighty, that should be it. Now, it's been a while since I've actually hopped on, so I just wanted to show you the final touches for our new Lady of Mammon. See if I can actually get the detail right for y'all. Basically, it is a standard Gorgon. Then we'll start simple with the ground itself. Her base is just a standard stone base with, if you're able to actually see the blade. Let me adjust the camera real quick. If you're able to see the detail of it. There we go. If you're able to actually see the detail, it is a standard stone base with the marble humanoids that have been trapped by her gaze. The beast itself is, of course, a standard humanoid Gorgon. In which she can actually go to a variety of different species. If I wanted to use her for my D&D campaign, I forget what the name of the demon was, but it was like a 6-armed demon with weapons and stuff. And then finally, what I'm planning on using her for is going to be for my 40k, when I actually finish my demons up, and count her as a demon of Slaanesh. And her specific name, I'm going to call her the Daughter of Mammon, which is a demon of greed, which could easily be found off the Divine Comedy, if any of y'all are avid readers. Annoyingly enough, I kind of wish I actually did a little more streams with it, but I've been away from my computer for a good while, but I managed to at least finish her up entirely. So I thought I'd at least show her off, at least with a. So far, what I started with, I went with a standard gold plate, gold skin. Let me see if I got my bloody colors together. How did I go again? That's not it. Here it is. I went with a standard gold, so I started off with the Retribution armor, did a shade of Recklin Flesh Shade, went back over all of it with a layer of Audric Armor Gold. So any of the, at least the highlighted parts. And then I did an edge of Liberator Gold. If you're able to at least see some of the scales. Let me adjust that just a tad. There we go, perfect. So as you're able to see, at least the edges here, is a Liberator Gold for most of her body. Back end, onto the tail, the spine, the cowl over the head, and then finally in the forehead. And you can easily see the Recklin Flesh Shade scattered throughout the forehead. There we go. That way you can easily see it. For the skin, I decided to go with a nice little dark teal. Let's see if I can find it again. I said teal, not blue. Yeah, dark teal. So I started off on the skin with a simple rust gray, shaded it with some Adrax Earthshade. Then I went over it with went over the higher points with a layer of Thunderhawk blue, and then I did an edge, which you can easily see here and along the breasts and on the side of the face, at least, with a Phoenician gray. Oh, definitely, definitely. Then, let's see. Next, for the back arms, I decided to go ahead and... Where is it? Where's the color? Let's see, I think I went with a pink. Was it a mauve or a magenta? Yeah. I went with for the back here, I started with a layer of Screamer Pink, did a shade of Careberg Crimson, then I went with a layer of Pink Horror, which will at least be this part, so you can easily see the Careberg Crimson in the inner portions. if I can actually get the adjustment just right. Too far. Too far. There we go. Perfect. Now I'll have to do it. All right. So you can easily see the Caribou Crimson in the arms here and in the upper portions. Then I went with the layers of the Pink Horror, which you can easily see throughout the body portion. And then the edges is the Emperor's Children Pink, which you can also see in some bits of the top here. Easily scattered throughout most of her carapace arms. There we go. Forget where the camera is sometimes. And then finally, for her weapons itself, which would be basically the spines and her hand blades, I went, let's see, where did I put it? Was it a green? I think it was a green. No, I think it was a black. I think I just did a standard. No, it's not it either. Is it a gray? Either way, I remember, at least just for the skin, it was a standard Incubus Incubus Darkness for the base, and then I went with a dry brush. I can't remember the exact one because I can't seem to actually find the bloody thing. Standard, dark, dirty. No, that's not it either. Silver, was it? Too bright. Metal, no, it's not that. No, I think it was purple. No, that's not either. Freaking, when I find the bloody color, I'll be able to... Freaking hell. What was your damn color? It was Incubi Darkness, and then I took a shade, because I was interested in the type of thing to do. No, it's too bright. Emerald. Yeah, here it is. I used a light green. And instead of going for a paint, I decided to move into a dry brush. So it was just a standard Incubi Darkness into a dry brush of Helen Green, which you can easily see off of the edges of the blades, the weaponry. And then finally, for her dreads, I just went with a simple, I want to say it was like a standard blue with the, where is it? Let's see, blue. Yeah, I think I just went with a standard blue. Yeah, from, no, it's a little dark. Yeah, light blue, here we are. Went with the Calidor Sky to start it off, went into the Drakenhof Nightshade, then into a Telchus, then went all over it again with the Telchus Blue. So the only way you'll be able to see most of the shade is in the dreads right along here. And then a light, here it is. And then a very, very light highlight with the Lawthorn Blue. And with all of that, it would be nice and complete. All that is left would be to do a simple, all that's left is to actually play her. And it's going to take a good while because I now need to start working on my boys because I've left them alone for the good longest time. Yep, yeah, and you remember the site, it was the Creature Caster. This is the, yep.
Hey, do you mind if we put your boxes in the attic?
Go right ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see. What was it? It was Creature Caster number what? I know, like, right now they're doing a bundle of Wrath Demons. If my thing will actually pop up, I can actually do the look at the bloody. But either way, as you already know, Creature Caster, they're doing in a bundle now for demons, so especially for Khorne. Yep. Slog through 49 guardsmen. That sounds like a very, very fun time for you. Ah, well, it could be worse. Could be better, but could be sure as hell a lot worse. Yeah, there's Lady of Depravity. And then right now they just came out with another demon called Lord of Slaughter, which look amazing. And then they're doing an Eternal War bundle where they're taking the Lord of Slaughter, the Lady of Strife, and then one more. Where is he? He's all the way at the bottom here. A Warrior Demon. And then for like a good 160. The only annoyance is I can't really use it. I can only use this in fun games. Well, all I gotta do is just start playing with them once I get them completed. But for now, she'll look amazing for Dungeons & Dragons.